Hello everybody, ReaperX1 here again, back working on the roadway, well the car for the roadway actually, as I welcome you to this episode and to the channel. First comer, return visitors, all alike, I do appreciate the awesome you guys bring to a channel, and that's why I thank you. So as always, I hope you are having that good one, and we're going to see if we can make this car look like a good one. I want our citizens to be traveling in style, because this is for NeuTecha. The roadway, the car, just about everything I've been working on recently is kind of for NeuTecha, or is built, or has been inspired by that. So, if you would like to actually get in on the NeuTecha project, it's very easy. There's a link in the description. All you have to do is follow the NeuTecha project link to the thread that it takes you to on the Terra Tech's official forums. There's the very first post. I highly recommend that you read and watch your way through the whole thing. It's got a lot of useful information. I'm going to fill the belly of this little beast up, make it all colorful and such. Because I really don't want anyone to miss out. Because there's a lot of things that I have in mind that I want to do with NeuTecha, different things. So, like, if you build too big for your citizen, they won't fit. If you don't have the specific parts incorporated, it won't hold on. Things like that. Because you may need to fly. You may need to, for just a shuttle ride, you need to be able to have one of those rings. Or some way to be bolted down to the spaceship so you don't fly out in space. We don't want to lose you in space. That'd be freaking horrible, I don't want that. But right now, we're working on the road system. So I figured it was worth throwing a lot of time at it, making it hopefully super reliable and really good looking. That black just ain't doing it for me, though. I don't know. Something about it. I don't know. We'll work around and we'll see what we think in a minute. But yeah, if you want to get in on her, that's all you got to do. I do ask that you make a citizen first, though. And then after that, you're more than welcome to make what I call characters. Your citizen is defined by it has your username. Like my citizen is ReaperX1. But then I also have there's more than three. But at least three other characters that I've made. One of them being Bacon Betty, Crafty Carl, or Handyman Hank. I think that was his name. And I actually think I made an electricity character too. Yeah, he's for the power station. The generation station. So we're just going to try and get this looking kind of aerodynamic and sleek. And hopefully it won't interfere with the track and what's the resource is supposed to do. But there's a couple things I should probably mention. Stuff like the Saturday Showcase, where your cool and original techs could have their very own video. And to have that happen, all you got to do is find the auditions link, the Saturday Showcase auditions link, in the description. Description is very important. There's very good stuff in there. I highly recommend you look it over. And follow it to the thread on the TerraTech official forums and post your in-game snapshots of your cool and original techs. And from there, I'll do my best to make the awesomest video I can out of them. If they're complicated, if they need instructions, make the instructions. The more you put into them, the better showing they can be. If you like the community core that used to happen by the developers, it was a live stream. But what I'm doing right now is I'm offering the community core showcase. It's like a Saturday showcase, but it's not just one person's text. It's a whole bunch of yous. Whoever submits a tech, I try and get as many in as I can. The first one went a little long. So, we may shorten it down a little bit. But that does not mean I'm going to ever try or not try to get everybody in. Because that's the whole point of this. Is to have as many people having a good one as possible. Because that's my goal in a day, But other than that, there's another thing I should mention too. If you're into that multiplayer stuff, the deathmatch and so, of the Terra Tech multiplayer since they took co-op out on us, the creative. That's what I miss. I liked it. It was fun. But if you like the deathmatch, hey, I'll get in on that too. Every Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come and join me if you want to get in on a couple rounds. You can blow me up a few times, or I might blow you up too, though. I'm not a complete pushover, but I'm not the best out there either. So, we can have some fun both sides of it. Yeah. And, like I say, every week, every Sunday, as long as I can anyway, That's the thing. Sometimes things just come to an end. But for now, I'm going to do it. I'm giving her. And we're going to see how long we can keep her going. And if you would like to help the little channel out, there's a paypal.me link down there in that description. It's set up for $2. If you'd like to make a small donation, it would be more than appreciated. It would be super frickin' awesome. It would help me out in big. Because, hey, there's always stuff to need when you're dealing with computers, right? And I just don't have the funds. I'm just working on what I had when I started, and from there, I'm just going to see how long it lasts. We'll get this kind of figured out, and then we'll be doing that much better of a position, though. Because it'd be nice to have a nice car to ride around NeuTecha in. I'm still not giving up on the train idea, though. I figure if I can get the road to work, reliably that is, even with a single car, well, I can go from there and I can maybe figure out how to make the train work. I'm not saying for sure. I think I will be able to, but I don't want to say it for sure, because if I say it for sure, someone's going to hold me to that, and then if I can, I'm going to look like a real dumbass. I don't like that. So I'm going to say I'm going to try. Because even if I fail, I never really give up on stuff. I may take a while, but I'm always thinking of ideas. So that's like the idea here. Pacemaker for this sucker. So I wanted to have it be able to anchor, take the resources in, and maybe I want to pause it. I don't think I really need to ever speed it up because, well, it's only, 3 or 4 segments of conveyor? But you never know. The options. The options, everybody. That's where the money is. Or not really the money, the fun. Because the more you can do with something, the better, I think. As long as it's reliable. You don't want 1,500 options and it breaks every 2 minutes. That sucks. I want 1,500 options that never dies. Never. No. The nice thing with these new venture blocks and that is they're so roundy. They really make things look sporty almost. Yeah, I would build that. Maybe. No. I didn't like that much. Some black? Yeah, I could get into that a little bit. Right on. Yeah, I wanted to use black on this somewhere, black and red. I don't really want the white and the blue, honestly. But I kind of got to take it, because that's what's on the blocks. Working with what we got. We'll make it look as good as we possibly can. Yeah, something like that looks good, almost like a backrest. Now, what do we want to do? Yeah, let's get us kind of like a steering wheel going on here. Because our citizens are supposed to be in these driving to the next location that they've chosen. So I'm not sure if it's gonna, I won't be able to have them hang onto the wheel because we don't have hands. We got little devil horns that I like using as hands. But I think it'd be pretty cool if we had a 1x1x1 block that actually looked like hands. Maybe an open hand, like it's loosely grabbing something. It doesn't actually have to grab anything. It just kind of look like it. Yeah, I love the phone, eh? Always when I'm recording, that's when it rings. Every time. Freaking awesome! Yeah, but now we even got a gear shift. But even hands like fists. That'd be cool too, because this game does have fighting in it, right? I wouldn't mind having a tech that could go out like me, my little Reaper X1 dude. He'd go out and go pop, 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 pop. You know, I could wiggle him around and look like he's fighting. We'd have like Rock'em Sock'em Tech'em bots. Yeah, that could be kind of interesting. Yeah, we gotta get some more controls in here. Now, I really like this terminal because it does open up. It's a good unit. It looks like it has lots of buttons and a screen on it. But the one thing I forgot, it's only open when it's anchored. And, well, this ain't going to be anchored when it's running. Hindsight is it's like 40-40, 40-20 maybe. It's even better than perfect vision. Crazy, right? But we'll leave it in for now. We're moving on. Because the outer design is really what I'm after. I want to make it look as good as possible. And from there, yeah, it doesn't look really that great. I think I'd rather just do straight black. But one thing I always try to do is use up as many attach points as I can. Just so that if there ever is a need to build something, they can't light up, they can't cause lag, they can't be any mishaps with block placement, stuff like that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Now it looks a little more like a dashboard console area of a vehicle. Not quite, but closer. It's a little close. Okay, Terra Tech close. Yeah. Yeah, a little like that. Give it like a roll cage kind of idea. Now, I was thinking of having this connect down to the front part. How are we supposed to get our citizens in, though? I don't know if I like that idea. After I thought of it and did like it for that split second. So I think I'm going to go about this route. And, haha. I got quick and stuff on that one. Woo, look at me go. Yeah, I know. I sped it up, but it still looks neat. I wish I could build that fast in real life. Man. That'd mean my computer can handle it and the game is fast enough. And, well, I'm fast enough. Like that. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really feeling that. Yeah, a lot of the time, you get the idea, and then it's like, now that I see it, I don't care for it. Usually it's better not to do it if you don't care for it at that point. And that's what I try to stay true to. Because I do not want something I don't like being in my game. Let alone being published for everyone to try. Because if I don't like it, there's something wrong with it. And usually that something wrong with it is not going to be liked by others. Because it's a little annoying, it's not functioning, it's not reliable, it's not efficient, it's not cool. Appearances are important to some extent, but function is always prime. Yeah, maybe like that. Almost looks like a license plate. That'd be cool too if we could have license plates. It would be kind of neat if the developers watched my videos, because I always think of my suggestions and everything while I'm recording, doing stuff on here, and half the time I forget them before I get to the forums. I know it's a boo-boo, but it's just the way it works. My memory ain't the greatest, and I won't lie about it. It bugs me a little bit, but the real big ideas, they seem to somehow stick with me. So I'm kind of thinking that's a fairly good car right there. It loads in right. Yeah, I'm getting some weirdness with the snapshots. It almost seems like sometimes it doesn't save them or overwrite them when you're saving over a previous one. I'm not sure, but maybe I was just selecting the wrong one, or I slightly misnamed it, or had a space in the newest one. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm caught. Let me go. There we go. Yeah, he fits in there all right. Now this is the recommended size of a citizen. I got him 7 high, or well 8 high counting the hair, 5 wide and 5 long. So if you build within that range, you should be able to get into everything on NeuTecha. Because if my guy won't fit, I ain't frickin' building it. Not happening, Captain. I don't do stuff like that. So I went ahead and I kind of, let's see if we can add it to the road. Oh, yep, that's happening still. But it seems to be that if you have the explosive bolts underneath the tech, in between the road and the car, that's when it buggers up. Real bad, too, as you just seen. I sent in the bug report, I sent the save, I sent the snapshot. And the weird thing is I actually, I tagged one developer, and I got a different developer that answered. I'm not going to drop any names. If you are watching, you know who you are. I find that odd. But as long as they got it, hopefully they can fix it, and they'll get things working just nicely, I do hope. So yeah, that last little try, that didn't really go out very good. I don't think I had those cars lined up very nice. So now this one, I put some hovers on the bottom. Try and, negotiate the slots in this 3-way turn that I've been working on. And, they be tricky. Clay there, he's one of our citizens for NeuTecha. He's a little light, so, I had to weigh his car down a little bit. But as you can see, I got my guy up first, Reaper X1 there. He's making the turn not too bad. It's a lot slower and for real. But the power of editing is awesome. It's awesome. But as you can see, with a little bit of extra weight, he's making that turn too. So we'll get this last one. That's Streak 1. And we got Legionite just in front of him, right behind Clay. Now here, watch this. Legionite's character is one of the biggest or tallest ones. May not be the heaviest, depending on the block weights, but see how it raised up? The hover pads are doing that, and when it gets too high and that resource pops out of there, it sends the car and everything backwards, which sucks. So having hovers will work if it's weighted right, but not really ideal. But hey, Streak 1 there, he made it through like 90. So I wanted to set up a little more of a track, and we'll try things out, because we're trying to try, that little engine that could. I think I can. But we're going to get the cars all loaded in here. There, knock them off, anchored. Looks good, are we nice and close? Cool, looks alright. Okay. Now, off just a little bit, go that way. And yeah, when you get a tech inside a tech like this essentially is, does it get choppity. But it's nothing of it that's new. I can work with it. There, let's get something set up here, hopefully real quick. Backing her on up. Now I noticed I actually read too that they changed the rotation speed while in the build beam. Now that's kind of cool and all, but not really. And that anchor didn't seem to rotate at all. What's up with that? That one did. So the Geocore rotating anchor didn't seem to do anything for me. But the GSO one does, but it's real slow. So Hawkeye, yeah, that's a little better. I can play with that one. That's the one I'm using. It's the money. So yeah, like that. Ooh, a little far maybe. Yeah, I gotta go back that way. Just a little bit. Like that. Somewhere in there. It's a little more. It's the hair. Yeah, it should be alright. So we're going to continue on around and we're going to see if we can get a a little run set up for these cars to go through. Now, I don't know if I really want to put anybody in them just as of yet, because, well, that's just extra setup time. And I figure if they can make it with an empty car, they should be able to make it either way. Because you may notice here that I've got away from that whole slotted track idea, and I've went with just the conveyor line down the middle. I got color on both sides. I'm hoping the tail end will trail the way a real vehicle does, so things will work right. And maybe we could even have a train, because I'd rather the train. One resource pulling 4 cars. Just 4. I don't want no crazy 12. Well, 12 train cars, yeah, it would be pretty sweet, I think. I don't know. Something for the future, maybe. But anyway, I would like to have at least 4. So every shuttle full can go out in one train. They can go to their destinations, and they can be all set up a lot easier, a lot nicer. And it's a good little show of the travel in between, I hope. So we got something set up here. It's looking kind of nice. I think one more chunk. Let's do a flat track here. Something like so. Yeah. Flip her on around. And the nice thing with these tracks too, the only thing you really have to do to rotate them is swap the dropper block and the receiver end to end, and then just right click on the conveyor line to back it up or make it the right direction. So it's pretty good. Now I kind of miscalculated. I should have really probably put another length of straight track on the side there, but I didn't. So I'm not gonna. I'll be happy if it gets to the end. Now, after a few different tries, a whole bunch of different little changes and attempts, this is about the best showing of this track so far. Now remember, I don't give up. Never. So we're going to get all 4 cars running. I'm going to jump up to here. Whoa, that was real close. Oh, it scared me a little bit. And now let's just wait a minute. It does take a minute. So while I'm doing that, I would like to just put this in here right about now. Is that if you liked what you saw, please throw that like down there. Comments as well. All the feedback and all that awesome one that you guys can bring. It's always great to read. It is appreciated. Even just the hellos. They are pretty damn sweet. And from there, subscribe if you haven't. Ding the bell. And hey, why not bring a friend? Check out the rest of the channel. I try to get into as many new games as I can. Some may be older. Some may be newer. But they're all a bunch of... Oh, I rolled back. Oh, that's it. I've had enough of yours. You got to die, sucker. Blow him up. I make you the enemy. Ooh, got him good on that one. Take him out, take him out. But yeah, while we're watching this little... all 4 of them, yep, gotta go. You're all buggered up. Not having it. Gotta go. Get off my roadway, chump. But yeah, also, I would like to mention again, that description, the links in there. If you like building TerraTech, there's going to be probably at least 1 or 2 of them that you're really going to want to look into. I hope you do. And from there, we're going to blow that sucker up. So just keep being that awesome. Keep having a good one. Bye.